Howdy there folks, Trevor Brass at Hastings College for TechNeck HC, and here to review today's Google's Chromebook. Now we see often in the PC versus Mac debate, things can get pretty vicious and people having big fans of either one. Some people say PCs are always better, some people say Macintosh computers are always better. However, Google decided to enter into this fray about 2 years ago with their introduction of a Chromebook. And we can see we're going to look at how fast these things are, the price, and ultimately who is it right for and perhaps who it is not right for. One of the big appeals of a Chromebook is that it's supposed to be very light. Essentially, it's just a computer that runs nothing but a browser, and a very good browser at that. While we're often used to computers loading for seconds upon seconds and sometimes being painfully slow, the Chromebook's biggest appeal is speed. Let's put the Chromebook to the test. Google claims this computer can boot up in under 10 seconds and be ready to go. Let's see how that works. We see it starting up. There's a pretty logo. And sometimes it's determined by how fast your user can type. And entering in. Don't have my Wi-Fi yet, and my browser is open. So not quite as fast as Google likes to claim, however, much faster than most normal computers. I was online and already connected to my Wi-Fi in under 20 seconds. Naturally, it depends on how fast you can type, but really, aside from the user input, it boots up remarkably fast, even faster than some very high-end Macintosh computers. So, for this one, Google's Chromebook certainly beats out almost any Apple computer or any Microsoft-based computer. One of the biggest appeals of a Chromebook is supposed to be its very low price. And you see that Chromebooks even start at low as $200 for Acer C7 model. What I have before me is a Samsung's Chromebook or Series 3 model, which cost me about $250, far less than the full-feature Dell business laptop I got about 3 years ago. However, one thing I recognize is that when most people are simply on Facebook or on Twitter or typing up a Word document, they really don't need all that processing power that many computers have today. And that was Google's philosophy. Instead of having the same price and get more features every year, why not have the same features, but instead lower the price every single year? Therefore, Chromebooks are essentially just as light and wispy and cheap as possible. Now that has led to some criticism about the build quality. And as you can see, this is a very light laptop. The Chromebook by Samsung has no moving parts, there's no fan, there's no hard drive that has an internal disk, instead it's a solid state drive. That helps keep the price down. And they also use one of Samsung's new Exynos processors, which is mostly used in very high-end cell phones. Again, this helps keep the price down. However, if you are into heavily multimedia tasks, you may notice that the Chromebook may struggle to catch up. While the Chromebook has a lot of appeal for some people, it is not for everyone. For those it is for those who spend a lot of time in the browser, because naturally Chrome is just a glorified browser that thinks it's an operating system. So if you're heavily invested in Google products, like you use Google Drive for your documents, your spreadsheets, your photos, if you use Gmail for all your email, if you use Google Hangout for talking to people and Google Plus for your social networking, a Chromebook is definitely for you. You'll log in, you'll feel right at home. However, if you use it with heavily specialized tasks, such as multimedia, video or audio production, or you need lots and lots of storage, a Chromebook probably isn't for you. Also, if you have any programs that are executables or traditional applications that cannot be found as an extension for the Chrome browser, you cannot run them on the Chromebook. And this has led to some difficulty. For instance, I'm not able to find an application for Skype to be run on my Chromebook. Instead, I've had to ask everyone to use Google Hangouts instead. This is a severe downfall of the Chromebook. And it should be noted that without a Wi-Fi connection, you really can't do much with the Chromebook. It lives in the browser. So anything that you can't do with Chrome's browser already, you can't necessarily do with a Chromebook. So again, it's not for everyone, but for those who want a cheap, simple laptop that boots up quickly and gives them everything they ordinarily do on the web, the Chromebook is hard to beat.